warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rizky Saputra as speaker 1, and this time we would like to talk about our motion. The motion is this house will arrange the student in the classroom based on their intelligence on academic performance rather than their age. Before we started our debate, I want to introduce my team. My team is a senior high school 5 KARIMUN. My name is Muhammad Rizky Saputra as a speaker 1, and the right beside is Alia Wulandari as a speaker 2. And next to Alia is Sasa Aliska as a speaker 3. And I started the debate. I will explain about my statement. First, the student come into the school or into the school have a two routes. First route, the student came into the school with the knowledge, and second, the student come into the school with a age of the older. Your argument is a pro, and first, the student have a knowledge rather than a age. This is a wonderful skill if the student have, because the student if the young age has a knowledge, have the high knowledge, can compete with a student have a age rather than the knowledge. I pro with the student have a knowledge rather than age, because the student young have a knowledge can be competed to the student have not have a knowledge, but he is in the school with an age. The student have a knowledge. This is a wonderful student because have a skill, can compete with the student have a old rather old with he or she, can go to international with a skill and the knowledge. The benefit is the student have a knowledge rather than the age. The student can keep training, keep studying, and keep reading in the young age. Next, can be contribution into the people, a lot of people. Next, the student can compete with a student with a rather older with the age. Okay, next, what a problem. The student have a knowledge, but the old is the young to get in the senior high school. What a problem, eh? No problem. This is a wonderful skills the student have, because you have a age, but you not have a knowledge, and you have a knowledge, but your age is a young. You is the government. What is your choice? What is your choice? Yes, it's right. You choose a student have a knowledge rather than the age. Because if the student have a knowledge rather than age, the student is a wonderful skill, beautiful skill, and opportunity skill in the school. And the student have a knowledge rather than age. I support the student, because not any student have the skill. In Indonesia, the student have a age rather than the knowledge is so lot of, because in Indonesia the student not to be reading and studying, and the student have a knowledge rather than age. This is a wonderful student. In the young age, can be compared with the student have a large age, and not a problem. The student have a young age to come in the senior high school. Okay, this is enough in my statement, and to continue with the Alia Wulandari with the statement. So the Alia, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you for Rizky Fajar for the time to me. I will to explain my motion is this house will raise students in classroom based on their intelligence and academic performance rather than on their age. Okay, my name is Alia Wulandari. I am as the speaker too. According to experts, early and childhood education is important for child development. Through this education, your little one can learn to interaction and build relation with children his own age in groups. Disordered children are who for their development. Not only in public school, now early childhood education is also available in several daycare. The benefit of early childhood education is: first, prepare the age of the child; second, help develop children's intellectual emotional development; the last, form the child personality positively. Based on research, children who are given education from an early age have a better chance of getting a stable and income, higher education levels, and design social economic status and health insurance. I think it's enough about the result of my statement, and then I throw back to my partner team and Ms. Fajar as the speaker one.
Thanks to the Alia to explain our statement. And next, Sasa Ariska to explain about our motion conclusion. To the Sasa Ariska, time is yours.
Okay, thank you for Ms. Fajar for time to me able to explain my motion. This host will arise student in classroom based on their intelligence and academic performance rather than on their grade. You might think of having a lot of knowledge about different subjects. High intelligence refers to ability to read and think. Then flexibility or intelligence refers to the accumulation of knowledge, tasks, and skills that are acquired through life. Here, intelligence is referred back able to think and reason abstractly and solve problems. This ability is considered independent of learning, experience, and education. This intelligence is based on group one that and logic in experience as we act and accumulate thought and understanding and create intelligence and stringent is intelligence becomes strong. Sometimes to remember about field and critical intelligence first, but people of intelligence is strong, here not and understands. The second is intelligent intelligence continues to through thought, and the last are three. Many aspects of health intelligence play in adult strengths and they need to determine progress really getting around activity or sport. I think if no has resolved my statement, and then I throw back to my partner, then Nsdc Fajar as the speaker one.
Thanks to the Sasa Ariska to explain about the conclusion in our motion this today. And I think it's enough in the debate in the morning. And we are is the government perspective into the our motion is the student have intelligence more rather than is the age. We are is support the argument because if you should we know the student have knowledge rather than age. This is what student to have, because not some student have these skills. The student wants to defend in the school, and not a problem. The student can get a senior high school in the young age. And I think it's enough. As a speaker one, I close in the debate in today, and I say it. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and this debate closed.